Holding 18 world records, marathon swimmer Vicky Keith accomplished these swims not only for personal achievement, but also to raise awareness and funds for initiatives supporting children with disabilities. Believing everyone deserves the opportunity to participate in sports, she formed the Y Penguins.
I've been a swim coach for many years, and I loved coaching, but I found that I really enjoyed working with athletes with physical disabilities. So what I decided to do was develop a program here in Kingston, a program for kids with physical disabilities. And we started out with a couple of kids in the shallow end of a 20-yard pool at the YMCA, and it just started to grow. And at the peak of our program, we had 30 young people in the program, both able-bodied and kids with disabilities, and everything from grassroots swimmers all the way to a Paralympian. I'll never forget each of those first kids' journeys. I remember Jenna running in with her walker and lifting up her feet as her walker continued to roll forward. She was so excited to be here.
This completely unique program that Vicky is hoping to expand has seen parents driving their children from as far as Brockville, Belleville, and Harrowsmith to participate. Not only is it a testament to the parents, but that to the children as well, wanting to drive hours to participate in an environment where they were not the only person with a disability.
So often I've heard a parent say, you know, when my child was born, we were told all the things they weren't going to be able to do. And when we came in the door here, we started to understand all the things our child was going to be able to do.
Acquiring the skill for swimming has given so much back in his day-to-day life in regards to his quality of walking has substantially improved because his core strength has improved. Like swimming with a disability is a massive difference. Like generic swimming lessons, we have done them with Brock, but they weren't as beneficial, you know, because they didn't know how to cater to his needs. I think this program's amazing.
Part of the life of a person living with a disability is the turning of heads. If you are in a wheelchair in the mall, someone stops and turns, or someone makes a comment. You can never be invisible. For some people, they don't want to be invisible. Some people thrive in the limelight, but some need a quiet place.
It's really hard to be shy and live differently than the majority of the people. So it's just been a really interesting process to figure out what young people need and providing that.
For someone with a disability, it's kind of nice to see other people around you with that same kind of what you've been going through. They have the same ability as you, but it's also just a fun environment to be in. It's a good place to be.
The program has seen the swimmers competing at all levels of competition, from the grassroots level and learn to swim, all the way to the Para-Pan Am Games, World Championships, and Paralympics.
We understand that the achievement in these young people isn't the level they achieve, but what they learn about themselves in this whole process. So it's not about winning a gold medal at any point. It's about the process. And we talk all the time about goal setting is about the process we're taking, not the outcome. And so I think that we try and teach that throughout the whole process.
Before this group, coaching wasn't a thought, right? Also, I was so young, but at the same time, like, I never saw myself outside of the pool. I always saw myself in the pool. Swimming under Vicky, it kind of came to be something I wanted. At the end of the day, it was what was best for my career, so I took the jump, and it was a good jump.
In an environment promoting anything is possible, Vicky is now looking at taking the program in a new direction. In asking the athletes what they want, it is all about inclusivity. Although they like the concept of being in an environment where they are not the only person with a disability, they also want to find ways in how they can participate in their sport fully.
What we're doing right now is we're changing the Y Penguins again. We're moving them into a grassroots program only and identifying a swim team in the area that we can feed the athletes with disabilities when they're ready to compete. So that's going to be really exciting. But with that, we can actually replicate that program and start moving it into YMCAs across our area and then hopefully across the province and maybe beyond that. Who knows? That's sort of what I'm looking for and hoping for.
For WPBS Weekly, I'm Gail Paquette.